When Donovan is about 9, 10 years old, I got a phone call from the school, and the principal of the school said, "You need to come and get your son from school." And I said, "Well, what in heaven's name is going on?" And he said, "Well, your son said that he was told by some voices to put some bananas up the tailpipe of the school bus." I said, "What?" He said, "We've got to suspend him from school. He could have caused an accident on the roads." And we lived way up in the mountains up in Colorado. And we had about a 30-acre ranch up there. And, back in the 80s, the bus system was just one of those things where you just, depend on when you try to get your kids to school every day. So I drove all the way to the school and got Donovan, and I said, we got in the car, and well, first of all, the principal told me the whole story about what happened when the school bus driver was getting ready to go, take the kids home, and there was some exhaust problems. And so they pulled Donovan out, and he told me the story, and so I took him and I got him in the car, and we were driving home. And one of the things you never do when you have a kid that has schizophrenia is you don't say what possessed you. That's just not cool. But I didn't know Donovan had, schizophrenia at the time. I was a young mom. He wasn't diagnosed yet. And these mistakes, we make as parents, we don't understand when our kids are telling us. And one of the things I think that's been lost over time is sometimes parents just stop listening to their kids. And I never really ever stopped listening to my kids ever when they told me things. And so Donovan said that he heard these voices, and they told him to, put the bananas up the school bus. And part of it was because there was a bully that was on the school bus, and Donovan really wanted to get that bully in trouble. And, but it sort of backfired on him. And other times during that period of time, Donovan would get really scared in his room, and he would come up to my bedroom in the middle of the night, and he would tell me, "Mom, I'm hearing these voices, and they're really scary." And I would, hold on to him and hug him because he was scared. And we would go downstairs to his room, and, I said, "Donovan, there's nobody here. What are the voices that you're hearing? What are you hearing?" And that's kind of the beginning of it that I remember when he was about 10 years old when all of this started happening. So yeah,